Hello and welcome back to Caltech Gaming. So we are continuing on with We the Revolution. And so it is now day 12 of Act 2. And shit's starting to get real. We have a situation where we have to judge one of our allies knowing that the other one will get guillotined. And then the question is, do we pardon this guy because he's our ally, or do we go ahead and get rid of him because he kinda isn't the super guy doing great things? So yeah, this is George Danton, accused of corruption and treason. First, corruption. Danton has never explained where he obtained the money he used to purchase several properties. Mother receives an allowance. His wife, yeah. Expenses is impressive. Yeah, Corruption. As Minister of Justice, he had an opportunity to make a secret fund. Durand allegedly was thing. Fortunately, we were able to question as he disappeared after the trial. Third indictment submitted by that, being a spy. Yeah, so we read this last time, and then the game bugged out on us, and we had to quit. So, right now, the problem is that the aristocrats are at 0, or negative 20. So, we got a big problem there, because the aristocrats want him dead, which means if I don't kill him, the aristocrats will probably kill me. So last time we went in and tried to do our quick cases first, and that didn't really work. The game bugged out. So let's see what we can figure out here. Okay. See, that should be accusation, not counter-revolution, but... What? And that should be evidence. What the hell? Secret fund. His method. His family. Either his motive or his... Okay, so accusations isn't that. What the hell? Come on! One of these things... Alright. We are out of screw-ups, so... if we fail again, it's the end of our question. How did the mysterious Durand... What? How? Ugh. Accusations of corruption is not the method. That doesn't even make sense. How is a note a witness? Note is evidence. This case is all messed up with questions. Like, that was just totally wrong. Okay, that doesn't really tell us much. So we need to... Unfortunately, I think we have to have him killed. Which is dumb, because he was our ally, but... I don't know, maybe they... Alright, so we're gonna do something dumb and death penalty him. The revolutionaries hate it, which makes no sense. The aristocrats like it. If we quit him, yeah, we're zeroed out on aristocrats, so... This is such a dumb idea. Alright. Stones landed. Luckily they weren't armed. Alright, let's go back to go. And the revolutionaries hate it. Yeah. Going to their apartments, both men were thoroughly searched. No. So all you people go. Yep. How much was the wedding gift he gave his wife? Was that in her? Oh no, what was in the freaking other done? 2,000. Where's the rest of the money? Set that right there. Sure. Sure. Oh, hey, we got those ones right, not that one. And he, of course, immediately, in open court, calls us his ally, because we sentenced him to death. Oh well. We'll see what happens. Found intrigued. They are attached, so we can manipulate them. They're drawn. I think that's humility. Carefree is that one. Oh, this one's not. Withdrawn. Satisfied, more rep. And don't forget to show them my head, it'll be worth it. Sure? So there you go. So much for being our ally. we just had him killed. And we'll go home. Okay, looks like we're gonna help out the orphanage, I think. Everybody likes helping the orphanage. Yay! Ugh. Other agent. He's there. Do I not have a spy? Oh, there he is. Let's go. Let's see if we can get him out. Persuading them. Location, no opinion. We can spend one, because I think we can still buy them out. That's attached, so we manipulate them. Oh, damn it, I forgot to select one for that thing, so we don't get to see it. I hate it when that happens. Hold on. Okay. Whatever, still good enough. We started pretty hot with our rep and whatnot. Okay. We're here. Now, we still have 6 to work with. Okay, that was supposed to lower the fervor in sections controlled by us, but alright. End the day. Day 13. Minor cases. Officer of the guard refused to chase a thief. As a young man, he had been shot in the knee with an arrow. Okay, that obviously is the what do you call it, Elder Scrolls joke. During the first, a young officer of the guard let older colleagues talk about firing his musket. Fortunately, he was injured. Bullet reached the stone front. Okay, that's fine. Carpenter walked Marie Claude home from dance despite her clear objections. He entered her apartment. Not cool, bro. Uh, skip that one for now. Swinging his head on the corner, and then he realized what he'd done. He hijacked a cart, tried to escape. Fortunately, he was too intoxicated to drive. Enabling his capture. Participated during which he killed a man. Yeah, well, that's good. Tried to rob a merchant. Hamlin when converted victim's head with a bucket. This again is a reference to Skyrim, or one of the Elder Scrolls games. That's weird that two of them in a row like that. That's kind of funny. I've been executed just for the bonus to see if we get a little out of it. What are we gonna do about these ones? I think we're gonna have to let you go, even though you killed the guy, just because we're so low on that. And this one, not in the middle. Yeah, we're gonna. See, I should have had him killed instead of whoops. Go home. Go to the grave, or do we do? Nice. She's the lowest. So we're gonna take that one. Viola. Oh, you frickin' bastards following. Alright. All good on that stuff. Get him out, and really just by talking. Uh-oh. I never remember what... Okay, so those three... Fortunately, our rep's high enough now that we start much higher. It's much easier for us to have good persuasions. Crap. Danton's now done. The old fox managed to elude the hunters. According to my sources, he's looking for members of the Paris Commune that are willing to join an armed intervention against you. Once he was able to convince you to support him, he will surely succeed. As he was once able to convince you to support him, he will surely succeed. You must react and interfere with his efforts. Okay. Like everyone else, the leaders of the Commune seek power, but David promised some of them great careers after overthrowing fear. You must catch every prominent member, beat them. Has something on it. Now would be the time to black. So let's use diplomacy. 70% chance of success. In the day. Act 2, Egalite, Day 14.
Citizens! Deputies!
Oh, interesting. Let's throw on oversensitive. Those are both manipulate. I think this is attached. Bullheaded is aggressive. Here we go. Good speech. Do it.
How many more people have to suffer until we stop this beat?
Who could understand your argument?
Robespierre told me once that terror is nothing other than justice, prompt, severe, inflexible. Do you understand? Such are his views. He sees no other option but flooding France in blood.
We all make mistakes. Robespierre is no different.
I have long been tracing a scheme among aristocrats led by Clément Renaud. The traitors want to re-establish monarchy in France. What's more, Robespierre is helping them. So I really cannot understand, my dear colleagues. While we idly gossip over wine and biscuits, Henriot is recruiting people from the Commune willing to defend the city hall and Robespierre. Maybe we should entertain ourselves with a game of dice while we're here. The convention deputies will wake up to the blade of the guillotine. Only then will they realize what should already be obvious. Henriot and Robespierre will attack them the moment...
The judge is right!
Who votes for the arrest of Robespierre?
Okay.
They are coming.
Alright. So, we got a battle. So we kill their front line. We kill their artillery and most of their shooters. Kill their more of them, right? No, less of their shooters. More than front line. But we can not. Or we can do that. So, we're gonna go with this one. Press the button. I have no idea how these things work or are calculated, but at least I know where to look. Oh. Most of theirs. Okay, frontline assault it is. That one was pretty easy to win.
You lost, Robespierre. The revolution has turned out to be too much for you.
Dear Alexis, I cannot live with the burden of sin that I have committed unintentionally. There is something that I need to tell you, Alexis. I was involved in Frederick's death. I was approached by people who told me that my son, my only son, had been caught red-handed during the attempted desertion and was awaiting execution. They showed me proof, promised you would be freed in exchange for a detailed description of your family, your habits, your views. I gave them a few seemingly harmless pieces of information that they used them to kill. I do not want this. I have never killed anyone. They did it, yet I am haunted by guilt. I cannot live like this, sitting in the same room as you, pretending that nothing happened. I can only hope that one day you will forgive me and understand that I was tricked. I have been your friend, Freddy. Farewell, Raymond. So, Raymond's not sitting here, as he usually is. Supplies improved. Alright. Treason and counter-revolution. We finally have him, Monsieur. We have Robespierre. Triumph for terror that he's brought upon us, for the accusations of treason, for his dictatorial inclinations, full of corrupted people, earning the nickname Incorruptible. For nevertheless, Francis paid a price in blood for his ideals. The Law 22 pretrial, which made it possible to sentence people without a trial, may have been proposed by Cthulhu, but it was the authority of Robespierre that led to its implementation. Ferrari. Law of 22 Ferrari. Okay, sure. The defendant wanted to give himself means to kill his political opponents, a perfect tool that would prevent them from testifying in court. When Robespierre pointed at someone, they were as good as dead. Moreover, according to a rumor, Robespierre suggested that while having dinner with Bertrand Barre, that France could only benefit by decimating its population. That only a ruined and thin out but ideologically pure society could rebuild France in the spirit of the revolution. Why would Robespierre, a man whose reputation was once irreproachable, engage in such atrocities? Dictatorship, Monsieur le Judge, is our last accusation. We find no other logical explanation for the incorruptible's desire to gain absolute power over France, which is equivalent to treason. After the defendant's arrest, we searched City Hall and found a seal engraved with a fleur-de-lis, the main symbol of royalist power. So the revolutionaries and the common folk want him dead, the aristocrats want him out. So we're gonna probably try to make him dead. According to what law? With moral? Face the law made for others. That's it to death. Okay. So we don't actually have to ask him questions. Mass murder. Steal as evidence. Power was his blue. Mass murder was his method. And the law was also. Okay. Really? There we go. Yes. Those in possession. It's forged. Now, as much as this does feel like a, wrapping up moment, we know that this is not the end of the game. There's a whole nother act worth of stuff. Nothing to say. Bye-bye, Robespierre. Death of your mentor. Neighbors discovered the body of your mentor, Raymond. He was found hanging in the living room of his apartment. He testified that he had left before dawn and must have come back and left the letter at your desk, then come back and committed suicide. Neighbors heard him crying. Loud sobs stopped abruptly. The room was a mess, a number of half-empty bottles. The person who introduced you to the world of law, books and clauses, your mentor and friend, involved in Frederick's death. Now, a different judge shall evaluate his life. Alright. Okay. Shopping. Stroll. Gonna property. Okay, next to the building. That's the last one left. I guess it is. They're fighting there. We've done that. Ooh, up here. How many crowds going nuts that we want to deal with? So we're gonna use the time. New members of the Committee of Public Safety and deal with chaos in the city. Your last speech was impressive. Surely be able to convince them unlimited powers at your fingertips. Okay. Egalite Act 15. Day 50, Act 2, Day 15. Wow. I can almost read. Let's have a look at what this looks like now. Read Robespierre. Died in battle. Robespierre dead. Reynard. Guess not. Alright, what do we got today? Property, threat to road safety, destruction of property. Fell off point fell in the water. Luckily, there were no passengers in the back. Carter managed to jump from the cart, which was still on the bridge. The horse died, drowning inside. Marquis called for compensation for the carriage and the horse from his coachman, Lucien. Of course, they didn't have the required thousands of francs and could not pay the debt. Marquis filed a lawsuit against him, demanding that the coachman be sentenced to jail. Citizen Bobos claims that the incident was a result of a series of unfortunate events. First of all of a sudden, there was another cart on the bridge hurling at me like a devil. The defendant strongly pulled on the reins, startling my horse, which then turned to the side and ran straight for the ground. Stated they pulled the reins further aside. The cart struck the railing and fell into the water. He did numerous times that he broke his wrist jumping from the cart. Lucien, coachman. Not long, cared for the coaches. Started riding a cart a year ago on my 19th. Usually rode around the property, not the city. Wow, you are just a jerk. I guess not. Oh, for crying out loud, we get 1 on this? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, that's the only question we're asking. Revolutionaries and aristocrats, want them dead. I got enough that I can snub them. Except that. Okay. Arno murdered his wife at a life tenement where they lived. 8 people died, 16 were injured. The accused did not want to say why. No. 10. Caught low quality pork meat lying to their customers. Sirloin to cover the taste. They season it with cheap spices and sauce. What? I feel nice today. Construction worker attempted theft was good. Caught and beat the thief with a spade. Colleagues claimed that they had not, he would have killed the criminal. Well, he didn't, so we'll let him go. Be nice today. We got 2 that didn't get asked. We just have to guess, unfortunately. Sure. Oh, that last one was actually ignorant. I should have read it. I got 3 of them. Good enough. My rep is 20. Everybody loves me. So I'm sure this is all going to go wrong real soon.
Your eyes were never so empty. But today, I want you to be proud of me.
Or that'll happen.
Come with me, Monsieur le Juge.
Son!
Welcome, brother. You were in the dark for so long.
This is our supposedly dead brother.
Bruno? Is that really you? How is it even possible?
You were told what you were supposed to think. I had to die as our father's favorite son so that I could be born again.
What?
While you have been leading a comfortable domestic life, I was crawling in the mud of a battlefield.
We all thought you were dead.
It was much easier that way, wasn't it? I was dead, and have been through hell, dear brother. Paris abandoned me. Every door closed at the mere sound of my name. That was when hell reached for me. I enrolled in the army, hoping for a noble death. Instead, I was captured, taken, and I suffered. The enemies played a game of dice with me. If I won, I would be free. But for each round I lost, I would also lose that. I won the first one, but the second, I was able to escape and started planning my revenge on our family, our father. On everyone who had disowned me.
Revenge? On us? You should lay the blame on Clément Renaud. He was the one to...
I blame you all. Father, you, France.
You want to hurt your own family?
You disowned me, as God disowned Cain. Father abandoned his own son, and you did not even try to defend me.
I was young.
Now you are an adult, and our Father will watch your fall from grace as far down as you can go. He will eventually abandon you, as he did me. I have realized that death will not hurt him as much as watching his other son reach the bottom and become a villain too. And you did extremely well. You destroyed them. The Roland, Pache and his daughter, Gobel and his bastard son, and now Robespierre. You did everything according to my plan. All I needed to do was awaken your desire for power. I made sure that you would fall with me, right before Father's eyes. Now he will see that we are equal.
Was my son's death also part of your plan?
I executed him through the hands of Renaud and your beloved mentor. I visited him and made him believe the story of his imprisoned son. Then he also became one of us, a villain. He helped me to kill your child in order to save his own. See, I needed my own revolution. A place for people you call criminals, because they do not fit in your society. I lead an army of outcasts in Paris. An army of the sons and daughters left behind after you decapitated their mothers. People who have lost everything because of the revolution were expelled, forced to move to a foreign land. In a few days, we will attack Paris
beat him to death
and
with a
build a new
candlestick.
home on its ruins. A place where our father will always keep an eye on both his sons.
Are you insane?
Clearly.
Wait until you hear what I intend to do with your second son.
He has not done anything.
He must pay for the sins of his father. Everyone must. Just as I paid for the cowardice of ours. He will play 2 rounds of dice. Each round you lose, he will lose a hand. That is the same price I had to pay. And now it's your son's turn. The price is suitable for the sins you are guilty of.
Just beat him to death with the candlestick. It's literally
You
on the
have
table,
killed every
right there.
person that would be brave enough to face me. Thank you.
So dumb. Why would we play this game? Huh. Yeah. Have fun beating that. I mean, presumably this is loaded so that he's gonna win. We're gonna take a reroll on this one. Yeah, that might feel better. Ooh, ooh.
The blood is on your hands,
No,
not
it's
mine.
not.
I won again.
Screwed that one up. High game. I'm gonna let you try to beat that without rerolling.
I have also won the first round once. You think that you know what it means to suffer. Wait until I show you.
Oh, we only have one reroll now? Oh, that sucks. Presumably this is loaded anyway. Of course. Oh, this is so good. We're out of rerolls now.
You will fail and break our father's heart. Only then will my revenge be complete.
Still say you should just
We
beat
are
him with a
done
candlestick.
here. We settled the first score, but
Ramel, my friend. He saved me. He saved my son.
What?
But he could not save what was already broken into 1,000,000 pieces. Her eyes were not empty. Her eyes.
What? Hmm. That was an interesting effect there. Brother's army arrives in 4 days. Whatever that means. For us? Don't really know. We've got plenty of influence all of a sudden. From the early part of the game where we had none. But maybe that's just to build you up so that they can wreck you with all of this BS? I don't know. Kind of checked out a little bit right now, so I think this is losing some of its power that it should have. Marat. Was found dead. Okay. So we have a new enemy, apparently. Okay. Weird. Position. Chancellor through his uncle. Your session. Heard rumors about his manager claiming that he supported the Marcus. Okay. So he spread rumors. Yeah. She could have ended in tragedy, but it didn't. Yep. Okay, so all of these, we don't know who it affects. Barely stay in the saddle, turned out he was drunk, the horse had been spooked. Yep, but again, didn't. But Paris, just, is everyone here drunk? Is this literally a drunk court? Murdering his fellow soldier. Deserted and fled to Paris, where he was detained by the guard because of inebriation and brawls. Found out that he suspected most probably fled because of this. Well, sucks for you. Owner of the brothel, regularly tricking her clients, according to the two. Using special sand glasses to measure the time, the men's sand glasses did not measure the time correctly. Oh. Sorry, if you're cutting short the time with the prostitute, that's a death sentence. Leopold the Blue. Selling exotic stones that are supposed to reduce the humidity and the stench of the city. Target customers were mainly old. Stones were very expensive, yet they were just river pills. That's also a death sentence. That is a really weird mixed bag of cases, gotta say. Marat's revolution. Neighbors discovered the body of your mentor, Raymond. He was found hanging in the living room apartment. They testified that he had left before dawn. Yeah, we know this already. Neighbors heard him crying. Yep. This is all stuff we heard already. He just makes it public, apparently. So, family won't even... Yep. Sure. Okay, got everything there. Day 17. Minor cases again. Interesting. Yep. Everybody's trying to make things eat me. What? Still says the same thing, yeah. Alright. Breeder of animals raised and killed for their fur, paid a significant amount of money to the deputy. In exchange, is supposed to convince his colleague to vote for a rise in the duty for furs from Eastern Europe. So bribery. We'll let it go. Merchant in the country loaded 4 extra bags of flour they did not pay for. Simple mistake. And clearly not a simple mistake. It had to be deliberate theft. Well, it's deliberate theft. Abandoned artillery in the middle of battle ran into the forest. He returned, post something remorseful. Shackles. Hughes said that he had panicked when the rounds started falling. The other artillerymen remained in positions. Yeah, we're gonna let it. Buck. Mislead Jan Poulin, who bought a country mansion. Bach believed that for his money he would get the place, the garden, the part of the surrounding back. The forest belongs to his neighbor. The truth came out. He moved in. We're gonna have him killed. Playing war with the other children, pretending to be, quote, King's Musketeers. One of the neighbors informed the guard. Soldiers arrived. The children were building the Bastille out of old chests. They were going to defend it. The kids. Of course, I'm going to let the kids. Jeez. I'm not going to murder children for playing wrong. Jeez. Broke down the door, tended to rob. Someone was out of time. Didn't manage to steal anything since the alerted neighbors. Yep. While he was searching. Yeah, he's a thief breaking. Another buck. Who this time? You know who. Don't play games. Citizen Marat was found dead. Okay. I legit didn't have anything to do with it, that I know of.
Marat had it coming. A crazy Girondin got to him.
I'm not sure if he paid for his sins. Or my own. Get him out.
Okay. The night before his death, he was able to typeset last issue, climbing on. Yep. Paper somehow. That were now the powerful one. Yep. Monster who killed and buried the revolution. Yep. Mm-hmm. Down. Control. This guy out. Enough. Still gets him out. Day 18. Yeah, we have a real case here. So I think this is a good point to go ahead and call it for now. So this will be the end of this video on day 18. We'll pick back up at another point. Thanks for watching.